What's up, bitches? So, this is where I came last time I was in Indiana. I had a 2-stop run, 5 minutes away from the yard in Indiana. And then this, which is like 88 miles away.
Are you warm yet?
Yes, I'm warm. Barking at me. It did get a little cold after a couple minutes. My hands were frozen. I'm still waiting. My appointment was 1 o'clock. They told me to park and wait. I'm like, huh? Yeah. Yeah, I rolled in right on time. Picking up. Yeah. I don't know. It was like this last time, but I was 2 hours late last time, so I'm waiting just as long for being on time. I'm like, whatever. Right?
I've only been doing this for 5 months.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. I just got off of doing OTR. I'm usually Southwest Regional, but because we got backed up on our freight lines because of the winter storms up here, they're like all hands on deck to move trailers. So they're like, if you can help out, go east. I'm like, I'll go as far as Indiana. Any further than that, I won't go to Pennsylvania anymore. I won't do Jersey or none of that nonsense. Right? Oh no! Oh my, is that why you got out of the, yeah, that'll, I mean, shoot, that'll do it. It's so bad for your health. This job is so bad for your health. Right. Yeah. Do you like doing the yard dog stuff? I've wanted to get into it because I want to get a local job eventually, but
Where do you live at?
Springfield, Missouri. I just moved there. I love it there. It's so great. Right? Yeah, that's not bad. That's cushy compared to being OTR for sure. Oh goodness, that's quite the commute. Oh my gosh. Right? That's not too bad though. Right? Yeah. Yeah, well no, this place seems really chill. It really does. I heard you guys had some excitement on the inbound lane. I guess the truck broke down earlier this afternoon. Right? Yeah, I rolled up about noon because my appointment was 1, and they had both the entrance and the exit blocked off with a cone. So I just pulled over to the dead end and waited until my appointment time to see if it was clear, and it was clear. And I asked him at the guard check, I was like, what was all that drama about? And I guess somebody had pulled up to the guard track to check in and everything, and their truck was dead in the water at that point. I'm like, oh my, that is the worst spot to have your truck just go kaput. Exactly. Right? Yeah, because talk about all eyes on you. Oh no. That's terrible. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is my second time. Yeah. Yeah, I was here, I want to say 3 days ago. I don't know, all my days blend together, but.
Well, it had to have been this week. I'm about 10 days.
Right. Yeah, it was only a couple days ago because I grabbed one here, went back to Springfield, and then I was in Springfield for like 20 hours, and then I came back last night to our yard in Edinburgh. and then shot back over here. So 3 days ish. I don't even know what day it is half the time. I only notice when it's payday.
I don't miss
I miss some of the places I used to drive because, like I said, now I'm Southwest Regional. I kind of miss Pennsylvania, but I know I'm thinking about it through rose-colored glasses. I miss Nebraska because Nebraska was always fun to drive. Like the 80 was always fun. I miss Montana. It's beautiful up there. Oh my gosh. So pretty.
I think the best driving I got out of the military back in the 90s. And I got outlaw sitting on the tree and they back.
Oh my gosh.
I worked 20 hours a day, but 6 months I made $92.
Oh wow. That's crazy. Right? That's crazy. Right? It's not worth it. The lifestyle's not worth it, and there's not a lot of money in it anymore.
I don't know if going to go out and see all these new trees
Really? I took a pay cut to come here, but I came here for things other than the pay, so.
Well, I'm here staying here because I'm prescription home
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's insane. That's great, but it's terrible that we have to even rely on it. Stupid, the medication like that is so freaking costly.
That's going to be really going up.
Jeez. That's so crazy.
I got that COVID. I had it. Ain't nobody
Right, yeah. Right. Yeah, there's some reports coming out that the vaccine's not exactly safe, so yeah. Right? Yeah, for real. I'm not doing that. I'm just hanging out, waiting. You know how it is. Hurry up and wait. No, I don't know. I can't sleep, and then I gotta drive all the way back to Springfield tonight, 500 miles after I'm done here. I've been up since 7 this morning, so. You can pause it now. The 14, it pauses now. If you're shut down for at least 3 hours at a time, then it'll pause the 14-hour clock. It's crazy. It's like last 6 months, I think, is when they implemented it. It's crazy because they're like, well, if you take that long of a break, then you can nap and then you can roll. And I'm like, it helps in some sense, but then it also makes, like if you're sitting in a dock door and they're loading you, but they're loading you rough, and then they take 6 hours to give you your paperwork, like, it makes the companies be like, you've got time, roll. And I'm like, I've been up for 18 hours already. Right? Yeah, no, there's a lot of nonsense in the industry. You got to learn how to work around it and just put your foot down when necessary, which I didn't do my first year. I let them walk all over me, tell me I needed to run even when I was too tired and whatnot. Now I'm just like, no, I know when I'm good to run. I know when I'm not.
Yeah, that's the way I was. I'm always that way. But I mean, back in the 90s, I could run.
Right, yeah. Yeah, right. Right, but you acknowledge that it was risky what you were doing. Yeah, exactly. That's what you need to do. I've talked to so many drivers that drove back in the day, and they're like, yeah, I was driving 24 hours straight half the time and never had a problem. And they talk about it like, you know, it's just their skills. And it's like, no, you
They
got
had
lucky.
those hills back in the day, you know,
Right?
3 or 4 of them. I can drive up way over.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, yeah, I believe it. I believe it, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, so I mean, you end up paying for it eventually, whether you wreck or not. Yeah, right. Exactly, exactly. I mean, safety's number one. Absolutely. Yeah, and it's not just the safety of the load and the rig. Like, your safety. Oh, right. This place is fairly new, right? Recently built? I saw they were still working on the driveway, the edges of the driveway. They're going to widen it out or something. They're going to have a scale here? Oh my goodness. Okay. Right? Like everything else.
See, I don't work for this place.
Right? As long as they don't come bug you, you're good. As long as they don't come bug you, you're good.
Usually about 8 o'clock, I'm going to go by the bedside.
Right? Yeah, I mean, it's a change of pace from what you're used to, that's for sure, huh?
I haul mail.
Oh, wow. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh. I hear that. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely hear that. My dad's had a bunch of heart problems. He had 1 or 2 minor strokes, and he's not even that old. It's the mileage. He was not friendly to his body. Lots of substance abuse. And oh yeah, I'm terrible at guessing ages. I'm awful. I'm terrible. I'll go with 59. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Well, for as worn as you and as much damage as you've done yourself, you look good. Oh my gosh. What the heck are you doing?
I'll be 85 in February.
Right? Oh geez. You're terrible. You're so terrible. I mean, shoot, life ain't worth living if you can't laugh. Jeez. medication when I was like 8. Fucked me up. Fucked me up. I think I got off of it when I was 13. And I can't take them. Like, I mean, I've got anxiety problems that crop up every once in a while. And I have like situational depression, like when my life falls apart. Like, I'm going through a divorce right now. So when that kind of stuff goes on, then I have situational depression. But it's like, it's not like depression where nothing makes me happy and like.
I had a girlfriend. I've been I had a girlfriend. She had me. And I asked her, like, got me there. Should never down
Oh my god.
Not a week after that, we went up.
Oh dang. Right, that's the guy's mentality though, because I mean, if y'all had him, he'd be happy 24/7. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys are busy, huh?
We were this big before I thought. I come back and that was still all
Right? Well, I got somebody walking over to who? To me? I don't know. Apparently not. Not pulling my number.
We had one guy that sat here
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one from the door that
Oh yeah? Gotcha. Not in there? No? Yeah, when I was 18, I worked at a grocery store and I worked in the frozen. What? I wished. Oh my gosh. No, I'm 34. I know. I look young. Well, when I was a teenager, I looked a little older. I looked like 17 when I was like 15, but yeah, no. I'm 34 and it's the mileage as well, not the years. I'm beat up. Right? Yeah, no, when I was 18 though, I worked at a grocery store. I worked in the frozen department when I lived in Dayton, Ohio during the summer. And I got sick more that summer than I ever have in my life because I was working in the cold all day and then going outside into the heat threw me all off. It was awful. Oh, no, I moved out of Dayton when I was 20. Oh, yeah? Oh, really? Yeah, no, my first husband was from Dayton. And he passed away. Yeah. I'm on my second, and I'm about to kick him to, well, he kicked himself to the curb, but it's about, soon to be official. Yeah, the first one, he passed away in 2013, and then I got remarried in 2018, and now I'm getting divorced. So, hey, it's life. Right? Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right, because if she got remarried, then that would stop, yeah? Right, yeah, but the alimony, yeah. 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 Yeah, and some people don't. So some people don't ever want to. Some people do it and it doesn't go well and they're like, never again. I don't want to be tangled up in somebody that I have to go through legal process to get untangled. Wow. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. That sounds like my stepmom. My stepmom does that shit to my dad. She's so controlling. It's terrible. Right? Yeah, because there's a difference between respecting the relationship and being dictated to completely. And now there's so many women that are taught that if you want to keep your man, you got to keep him in line. It's like that's the way to lose your man. You don't need to be keeping him on a short leash. You just need to find the right one that's going to respect your boundaries. Most, yeah. Right? Yeah. I love it there. Oh my gosh. I so love it. They just did. Yeah, they had a big storm. Yeah. I was in Phoenix though, so I missed it. Oh goodness, yeah. Yeah, I think I saw him the other day when I was here. Yeah, because you're a contract, right? Yeah. Nice. Is the pay good for this area? Because I don't know anything about the economy. Is the pay good for this area? Nice. running myself into the ground right now just because I moved to Missouri in August, but all my stuff is still in Nevada. So I'm having to save up for a moving truck. So I'm going in on a moving truck with my brother at the end of March. So yeah, my mom just moved to Springfield in October. My brother's moving in the beginning of April. Because we're all from the West Coast, and the West Coast is just unlivable. It's so expensive. That's a long story, but the short answer is school. And then I met my first husband there, and so I stayed until we both, when they, what was it? So we got married in 2008. So we fled the East Coast when the economy crashed in 08 because there weren't any jobs. Neither of us could get a job, and there were still job offers in California, and that's where my mom lived. So we trucked out there real quick. He landed a good job. I still had trouble getting a job, but at least one of us was working. Yeah, and then he passed away in California, and then I bailed on California because I couldn't even get a job at Walmart after he died in California. So I moved up to Reno and got a job at Walmart. Walmart wouldn't even call me back to California. They're like, you don't have any work experience that's suitable. I was working at a FedEx sorting facility. And a couple of the drivers I would talk to, and then I worked at another warehouse after that for a year. And it was an idea that was just scratching at the back of my head for a year. So I was like, I'm going to do it. I was in dire financial need, so I was like, this could be how to get, my life under more control. Yeah, exactly. I love it though. Other than the being away from home and that it didn't help my relationship. It didn't ruin it, but it didn't help. It was doomed anyway, but I think it accelerated. So, but I mean, which could be a good thing because at least I'm out sooner. I don't know. There's different ways to look at things. Yeah, exactly. So, it's like a blessing in disguise. For real. But no, I love it. The lifestyle I don't care for so much. The job I love. Right. See, my soon-to-be ex, he drove too. For a while we teamed, and that didn't really work out very well. That caused other problems, and then so none of that was an issue. And I don't plan on getting into a relationship anytime soon. I got a couple guys barking at me, trying to, win me over, literally. And I'm just like, I'm not doing any of that. It's not happening. Exactly. I have an empty apartment, I gotta fill my apartment, get all my stuff, get it set up, and work on myself. And like, I'm not gonna go jump into a relationship and have somebody's expectations and demands on me. Exactly. Never. Never.
You know how bad this habit is? November the 11th, 1977.
I know, my dad smokes, my brother smokes, my ex smoked. And yeah, my brother's quit a dozen times, goes back to it. My dad's quit a dozen times and goes back to it.
Almost 45 years.
It's terrible. Oh gosh, I don't even want to think about it. That's terrible. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, because it's an expensive habit. Oh my gosh.
I'll be able to make it up.
actually lucky because I have breathing issues, so I can't. If I smoked, I'd probably die. So keeps me from doing it. Oh my god. Was that before or after the cigarettes, though?
You know, the whole time I was in the military,
Oh my gosh.
and I smoked.
Right? It comes with the territory with the military, though, and especially that day and age. You know, like if I started trucking in like the 70s or 80s, I probably would have picked up cigarettes, honestly. So you almost can't.
I drove my first truck.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I
87. You were close.
graduated.
Right. You don't think what? Oh, right. You're just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
You say you're loaded or unloaded?
Load. Yeah.
Why you still got your hitch on?
I had to stop before this. They put 2 pallets on my trailer. 2 whole pallets. Over in Edinburgh, and then I drove all the way here with 2 pallets on my trailer. I was like, this is kind of pointless, but whatever. And then I have to go back almost all the way to Edinburgh anyway because I'm going to Springfield. So, like, it would have been smarter to have this be the first pickup and then have them shove those 2 pallets on in the end.
Edinburgh, Indiana.
Yeah.
Is that on 74?
The 65 is just south of Indianapolis. I don't know the area very well. I just know that I skirt around Indianapolis and then I shoot down the 65. I have no idea. I don't think so. Yeah. I don't know.
I've been to Edinburgh a mile.
Right? It's too deserty for me. But I'm over there so much because, like, I really only go to Springfield when I'm leaving my house or when I'm going home. And so all of my I've made friends with everybody because we have a yard over in Kingman, Arizona. I've made friends with everybody over there because I'm over there all the time. I hardly know anybody in Springfield. It's hilarious. Like, I live here, but at work I'm like, hi, I'm picking up a truck, or hi, I'm dropping off a truck. Bye. Going home. Well, I know that noise. Right? Right. So have you done donuts in this thing? No? Your wild days are behind you, really? Yeah. That Qualcomm really wants your attention. Is it like driving a daycab, other than, because you got the hydraulics, right, that lift up the rear? like a fun job. I've always joked about what, like, every time my husband and I, when we were teaming, we'd walk by one that was unattended. My husband would joke and be like, "You want to hop in it, don't you?" Like, yeah, but I'll be good. I won't. Really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, right. So who makes this one? Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Okay. I had the heater on earlier. It's still kind of warm in here. That's not too bad. I mean, shoot, the truck says it's 36 outside. It's better than it was the other day when it didn't even get above 20. It's above freezing today, so I'm good. No, I'm good. Thank you. I've never been a coffee person. I did actually get coffee this morning, though. It has to be really cold.
Don't smoke cigarettes.
I know, right? It's terrible. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't drink coffee, but this is my vice. I always drink energy drinks.
I'm drinking 6 to 8 Red Bulls a day.
Oh my god, Red Bulls will kill you. Yeah, see? I don't blame you. The caffeine content is intense.
I don't know if you know anything about that.
Not very much, no. Oh my gosh. Right, yeah. 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 Yeah, the only energy drinks that I drink, every once in a while I'll get a Rockstar, the fruit punch one, but like maybe once a month I'll get that. But the bangs and the rains that I drink, they don't have any sugar, they don't have any calories, they don't got any of that nonsense. It's all just like guarana kind of stuff for the energy and caffeine. So, I mean, it's not exactly healthy, but it doesn't have the sugar in it, so it's a plus. occasion. There haven't been enough in the last 2 years. You go to truck stops at all? Yeah, over the last 2 years, they've all been like all the driver's lounges areas, they've all been like taped off, or they took all the chairs out. They don't let people hang out in there because of COVID. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. 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 Exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that the virus don't exist. I'm saying that the lethality of it and the transmissibility of it was a complete lie. We didn't need to shut down the world for it. That's what I'm saying. Neither did I.
I didn't make no extra money like people think I was making.
Or the so-called essential workers, which apparently didn't include people like us, but...
They finally realized that
Yep. Are you watching any of the Freedom Convoy stuff up in Canada?
I know they're supposed to have more workers and all that. I've seen them working on climate change and all that. To me, that's a little overkill.
Well, no, they have it so like there's a travel lane. They don't have it completely blocked off. There were like barricades that the police brought in to block off roads, but the trucks themselves and the protesters, they have it so that people can still travel. Right? Yeah, seriously. Yeah, no, they're just parked off, like, I mean, they're blocking most of the street, but they do still have it so it's travelable, so it's better than moving. Yeah. So how'd you deal with driving one of these, man, the way the people drive around us? My gosh. I'm not very hot-blooded, so. What? Right, yeah. I don't know how to drive a manual. I got my license in 17 and they had already switched over to automatics. So I have a restriction on my license that says I can only drive an automatic. It's only cost me 2 potential jobs that I wanted. 2 companies I wanted to work for, I would have had to get my manual license. So, that's crazy though. It's so crazy. You know what, drivers, older veteran drivers, they are split down the middle. Like, I've talked to so many who are like, give me back a shifter, and others are like, you know what, my knee's been through enough, I like the automatics. Because this one I have the option to put it in a manual, but it's, you know, it's fake, it's computer manual. But I can't use manual mode in reverse. And the computer's like wanting me to reverse at like 1.5 miles an hour. And I'm like, that's a little quick when you're, like, I don't want to slam the dock. You know, and same with like coupling to a trailer. I don't slam my trailers. I'm nice to them. If you take good care of your equipment and you're nice to it, it's going to have less problems. And that's how I view the docks. That's how I view the fifth wheel and all that. You know, it's like, you don't need to slam it. Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. No, under a trailer, but I'm only picking 1 or 2 up a day. 2 maximum. Exactly, yeah. I don't blame you. I'd slam them too, just to be sure. Right? See, that's cushy. That's cushy. I need to find a where there's a lot of warehouses in Springfield in the outlying area. I need to find one that's pretty chill that'll hire me. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I do not miss Chicago. Driving in Chicago. Right? Oh my gosh. Nice. Shoot. Where do I get that kind of a gig? Nice. Nice. A little bit. Fingers are cold. All right. It was nice talking to you again. All right. Oh gosh, I'm freezing. Well, I was gonna tell you guys about how I was bored. How I've been waiting here. But then the yard dog comes over and starts talking to me. So not so bored anymore. I don't know if y'all heard any of that. I'm gonna have to review the video, see if it's worth posting at all. But yeah, these people are chill. I mean, I wouldn't mind coming to Indiana to come here if CTI would set me up so that I just run to the place I picked up this morning and then over to here and ran back to Springfield consistently. I'd fucking do it in a heartbeat. And then every once in a while I'd run over to Kingman to go see my people. But yeah, because this place is chill. I mean, I've been waiting for fucking ever. That's the only problem. Waiting forever. But it's not terrible. Just the waiting.